Hey you guys, it is TsubakiSwagg and I'm coming to you with my review of Akame Got Killed episode 3, Kill Your Cares. Actually, this is also a review slash first impressions because I already watched the first 3. Well, I had watched the first one when it first came out. I watched the second one when that came out, but I was a little late. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to put the review up late, so I'm going to do it when it comes out. And you know what? I just did. So, here is my review slash first impressions of Akame Got Killed. And my first impressions of this anime is just fucking amazing. Oh my god. Like, Akame Got Killed is definitely up there in one of the slots as my favorite anime of the season so far, because this anime is just so fucking amazing. Of course, there's blood and guts everywhere, which is the kind of animes that I normally watch. But this anime has definitely taken the cake in just brutality. Oh my god. Like, they were fucking some people up. But this anime is awesome. Oh my god. If you have not watched it, go watch it. Now it's only on episode 3, so it'll be easy to catch up on. But Akame Got Killed. The main character, Tatsumi, he was originally going to go to the capital because his village, well, he was going to go to the capital with his 2 best friends to help their village because their village was pretty much being overtaxed and they were all pretty much living in poverty. So he wanted to make things better for his village along with his 2 best friends. And because of this, they went to the capital and then they got separated on their way there, and things just kind of went from bad to worse for Tatsumi because he was confronted by this beautiful young woman with very big boobs, and he pretty much gave her all of his money because he didn't think that she was just going to con him out of his money, and she got off with everything he had. So he was sleeping out in the cold, and this aristocrat girl came up. Her name is Arya. Came up and was pretty much like, you can come stay with me, blah blah blah. And he thought that her family was all nice and sweet, and it turns out she was a fucking bitch. And she pretty much killed his 2 best friends. Like, they were about to kill him when Night Raid comes up and pretty much massacres her whole family, and well, not including Arya, because they were running towards the storehouse. Well, Tatsumi, Arya, and one of the guards was running towards the storehouse, and it comes to find out that their family, Arya's family, they pretty much collect people from the country and torture and poison them and kill them just for fun, which I thought was just fucking sadistic. Oh my god. But this anime is just freaking amazing because he got his revenge. His best friend told him to pretty much keep on living and do what he needed to do, and he fucked Arya up. Like, Arya pretty much called, I can't remember her name, it starts with S, but he called his female best friend, she called his female best friend a fucking whore and a bitch, and was talking about her, and he sliced her up without even thinking about it. That was the amazing part. And Akame, the main star of this anime, saw potential in him and brought him to Night Raid. And because of this, he got to meet everybody. And also he got to meet the girl who took all of his money, which her name is Leon. And he becomes part of Night Raid after he has a conversation with Najinda. And he begins to pretty much train. First he trains with Akame. And Akame she's just fucking awesome. And we find out a little bit of her backstory. She was brought into the, like, Imperial Assassin Corps, and she was one of the few people that actually made it out alive. And a lot of her friends got killed in the process. So the fact that she made it out alive made, like, I guess you could say it hardened her, because she was able to, like, she's pretty much able to live in the wild without no type of help whatsoever. She can get by herself, and she is fucking amazing with her sword. I want to say it's a katana, but I could be wrong. But she is fucking amazing with her sword, and just the fact that she is so agile and she's gorgeous on top of that just makes her even more awesome. So Tatsumi got to train with her, and because he didn't die, she lightened up on him a little bit and actually showed, so like, she actually smiled at him for once, which I thought was never going to happen because she looked like the kind of person that would never smile. But she will kill somebody at the drop of a hat, and she is just fucking amazing. But then he meets, there's Leon, there's Kami, there's Shele, Najinda, Mine, and Bulat, however you want to pronounce his name. But he tells him to call him bro, and he's gay, which threw me off a little bit because I was not expecting that one, but I guess I could expect it with the hair, like the 80s hairdo. Well, not 80s, like 70s type swirl hairdo. Looked like a pinup, actually, now that I think about it. But that's neither here nor there. So all of them are pretty fucking dope. Like, all of them are assassins, and they earned their name as an assassin. But mine, she is an asshole. For real. But in this episode, this was the episode that he was supposed to be training with Mine, because Najinda told him that he was going to train with Mine next, since he got through training with Akame. And they were going on raids together or whatever, taking all these people out. And finally, when he got to actually train with Mine, they sniped the minister, whom is the ruler of the capital. They sniped his brother, and things were not going to turn out well for them unless they took out everybody else. And once they started coming at them, of course, like Leon and Akame and Blot and everybody else took out the other people. But there was one straggler, and Mine finally saw that Tatsumi really does have, he has the passion that is needed to become an assassin, because if he didn't, he wouldn't have been brave enough to actually trust Mine to shoot the man that came after them and have no disregard for his own life, but to save everybody else. And he did so, and then they started fighting or whatever. So I can tell now that him and Mine are not going to get along very well, because Tatsumi, he is kind of full of himself, but not in a way. So I think it's just an air that he puts on so that way he doesn't get left behind by the others. But he also knows that he is nowhere near as experienced as they are, but he is getting there, because he is pretty good with his sword. So this anime is freaking amazing. Like I said, if you have not watched it, go watch it now, because you are missing out completely. If you like animes like Tokyo Ghoul, or if you like any anime that has blood and guts and killing and all that good stuff in it, then you will definitely like this anime. And of course, there's a story behind it too. So if you have not seen it, go watch it now. But I'm going to wrap this one up before I continue rambling. So, as always, I would love to hear what you guys think is going to be coming up in the next episode. But please remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.